We start the day by looking for Korean toast for breakfast. We have to look around and ask around, and finally were directed to this Isaac toast place. Yes, there was a long line and we have to wait 30 minutes to order our toast. Yes, they are as good as they seem. To get around, we got ourselves a T-money card from the local 7-Eleven. Unfortunately, this was the only design that they have. I did ask if they have any BTS ones and was told no. We were informed that the public transportation in Seoul or in Korea is amazing, so we plan to use the public transportation as much as possible. Therefore, having a T-money card is very convenient. In each station, the exits are clearly marked. The other thing is that you must download the neighbor map because Google Map doesn't really work that well in Korea. We have arrived at the palace. Initially, we were thinking of renting Hanbok and walk around in those beautiful dresses, but man, it is so hot here in the 90s, we've decided not to do so. Before we went in, we were just in time to witness the change of the guard performance. Unfortunately, something was wrong with my audio, so I was not able to capture the sound. However, here is the image. As I was enjoying the performance, I could not help but thinking how hot they must be in those costumes. Oh my goodness, kudos to them. After watching the performance, now we're all lined up to get into the palace. Just because we decide not to, there are plenty of other brave souls that dress in hanbok and walk around. They do look amazing. I just cannot do it myself. Since I'm here, gotta pose for a picture. Here is the Chonghae-ru Pavilion, where BTS performed Microcosmo for the Tonight Show. It is beautiful. I find the juxtaposition of ancient structure with the modern skyscrapers in the backdrop very interesting. There were many other museums and attractions nearby, but it was just too hot, so we decided not to visit them. Just like the Hanbok situation, if I come back next time in spring or in winter, I will definitely visit more attractions. But I did manage to take some pictures. So after the palace, our little tour guide, my sister-in-law's daughter, took us down the street. I don't know exactly where did she take us, but it's a cute little street with restaurants and cafes. It might be one of those cultural villages, but I don't know. So she took us to this little restaurant where we have to sit on the ground. Man, oh bones, it's hard to get up and down. The restaurant has only 5 dishes for us to choose, so of course I picked the number 1, the most spicy one. Man, it was good. This is the outside of the restaurant. On the side, it's hard to find. Isn't this the cutest Baskin-Robbins you have ever seen? With a full stomach, we walked to the subway station through a quiet and pretty street. As the noodle was too spicy, my travel companion could not handle the heat, so we had to find different noodle for them to eat. So we found this noodle place just downstairs from our hotel. The food was decent, but the service was not really great. There was no smile and oh wow. So after more noodles, we walked around the street and found this little shop full of BTS stuff. Oh my god, I don't know whether I'm in heaven or I should hide my wallet. Anyway, I did not buy anything this time around. However, I do believe that I will eventually surrender to the temptation and return to the shop later on my trip. So for dinner, we checked out the Hongdae area. We were told, actually I was told by our guide, that this is a happening place full of young people because it's nearby the university. So here we are, checking things out. There are a lot of shops around here, a lot of boutique, and they are pretty cheap. And also a lot of restaurants. So after looking around, we decided to do some Korean barbecue. Because my travel companions do not take beef, we limited our meat intake tonight to pork only. Man, it was another tasty meal. Of course, you gotta have some soju with barbecue. And this great flavor one, oh man, that was tasty. After dinner, we did a bit more shopping, then we head back to the hotel via the subway station. When we arrived at our subway station, I smelled this wonderful aroma, so I have to buy this cake. So that's it for day 2 of my Korea trip. Stay tuned for day 3. Thank you very much.